We are going to do some practice with our place value method for division with this, and I want to make sure that I don't skip any steps, so I'm going to make sure that I use my notes. I'm going to color code so I do not miss any single step. Okay, so starting with number 1, it says put the dividend in place value boxes with the divisor out front. Okay, my place value box is already there. Last time we had to draw them on our own, so thank goodness they're already there. So I have 3, 4, 6, 7, and 23 in front. There we go. Okay, step 2 was in green. Divide the first digit by the divisor and write the quotient on top. Okay, so I have 3 pencils and 23 friends. How many does each friend get? None, I don't have enough. So 0. That was easy. Okay, step 3 in orange says that we need to multiply these. 0 times 23 is 0. I didn't take any pencils away. I still have those 3 pencils in my hand. I'm gonna break them up into smaller pieces. So step 4 is bring it over here. And again, thank goodness I'm not having to draw 34 hundreds there. That would take a while. Okay. So then step 5 says repeat. We go back to step 2. We're gonna do it again. Okay, how many 23s are in 34? If I have 34 pencils and 23 friends, how much can they each get? Well, let's see if I can do 2. Let's do 23 and 23. I don't think so. 6, 40, oh, 46, that's too big. So everybody can get 1 pencil. Okay, step 2 says once we give everybody their 1 pencil, how many do we have left over? So 1 times 23 is 23. I'm gonna subtract to see how many pencils I still have left in my hand. I have 11 pencils left, which is smaller than 23. I can't give any more. And then step 4 is to regroup those over. 11. Oh my goodness, 116 tens. Again, so glad I'm not drawing all of those. I'm just using that number. Okay, how many 23s are in 116? I do not know. So we're gonna have to do some work here where I know it's gonna definitely be more than 2. 10 would be 2. You know what, let's try, I'm gonna say let's try 5, about halfway. Let's see. 23 times 5. 3 times 5 is 15. 5 times 2 is 10, 11. Oh my goodness, that is so close. I can't do 23 more because it would be way too big. That's 115. I have 116 pencils. So I can give everybody 5 pencils. Okay, then I'm going to subtract out. If I give everybody 5 pencils, how many pencils did I give away? 5 times 23 is 115. So I took 115 out. I have 1 pencil left over. Okay. Step 4, regroup that over here. And now we have 17. Okay, starting from the beginning again. So if we have 17 pencils and 23 friends, how much can they each get? Well, there's not enough. 17 is smaller than 23, so I'm going to write 0. And we do need to write this 0, and that's because we need to say that there's 0 in there. If we don't put it in there, we're going to think our answer is 15, and it's not. It's 150. There we go. There's a big difference between 150 and 15. So we didn't give any away. So 0 times 23 is 0. Oops, that's supposed to be in orange. I keep doing that. Okay, and I'm going to subtract it out, and I still have 17 left over. Okay, now that I'm done, step 6, so whatever was left over is our remainder. This is our remainder. So we end up getting 150 with a remainder of 17. We need to check our work. So that's in red, and I'm going to multiply the quotient by the divisor, and we should get the dividend. but remember, we're gonna add in our extra 17. Those are the pencils I couldn't give away because I just didn't have enough left over. Okay, so we're gonna say 150 times 23. Okay, 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 5 is 15. 1 on the top, 5 on the bottom, plus and circle. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. I'm going to cross those off. I'm now multiplying by 20, which means add a 0. It's not just a 2. 2 times 0 is 0. I'm going to have another 0 here. This was for the fact that it was 20. This is because 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 5 is 10. 1 on the top, 0 on the bottom, plus and circle. Ooh, that looks really confusing with the 3 zeros there. And 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Okay, let's add it together. 0, 5, 4, 3. Oh, don't forget, we need to add in our remainder. So remember, add remainder. So that's 7, 6, 4, 3. And I did get the same answer. Check. It is correct. Awesome. I love it when it works out. Okay, let's do the second problem then. Okay, starting with our number 1 was in blue. I need to get my numbers over here into the boxes. So 5,674 and 19 is in front. Okay, step 1 is in green. If I have 5 pencils and 19 friends, nobody's getting anything. So that's 0. Oh, I almost did it again. I need to do step 3 in orange. 0 times 19 is 0. I didn't give any away. I still have the 5. We didn't have enough. We're gonna break them into smaller pieces. Then we'll have more. If I put that 5 over here, now I have 56. I can definitely give some friends some stuff now. Okay, taking our green. I don't know how many 19s are in 56. 19 is almost 20, 20, 40, 60. Maybe I'll try 3. 19 times 3. It might be too much. 9 times 3 is 27. 2 on the top, 7 on the bottom, plus and circle. That's 3, 4, 5, 57. Oh, by just 1. Okay, so we can only do 2 19s. 9 times 2 is 18. That's 2, 3, 38. Okay, so I can only give everybody 2. Okay, when I do give everybody 2, 2 times 19 was 38. I'm taking 38 out of my hand, giving them away to my friends. Okay, I'm going to need to do some regrouping. So 4, 16. 16 minus 8 is 8. 4 minus 3 is 1. 18. Oh, 18 is less than 19, and we knew it was just 1 away, wasn't it? Okay. Step 4 says regroup those over here. Thank goodness I am not drawing 187 of those. Oh, I can't even imagine. Okay, so I'm going to start again with step number 2. Well, I know it's going to be more than 3. Well, let's see, 19 times 10 would be 190, and that is so close. So I bet 9 would work. 19 times 9, let's try. 9 times 9 is 81, 8 on the top, 1 on the bottom, plus and circle. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 8 is 17. Yeah, and I know I can't do 10 because it's 190, so everybody's gonna get 9 of these smaller pencils. Okay, so let's multiply 9 times 19. We already did 171. We're going to subtract those pencils out. We're giving them away. And we have 6 and 1. And we have 16 left, which is less than 19. Okay, we're going to regroup those over here into the ones place. Okay, going back to our green, step 2. How many 19s are 164? Well, 9 is pretty close. I wonder if we can do 8. Let's see, 19 times 8, because 9 was really close. It's just over by a little bit. 8 times 9 is 72, plus and circle. That's 8 plus 7 is 15, 152. Yeah, and if we try to do 9, that's too big, so it has to be 8. Everybody can get 8 of the smallest pencils. And if we give everybody 8, we're taking out 152 pencils is how many we're going to pass out. Let's see how many are left over. 4 minus 2 is 2. 6 minus 1 is, or 6 minus 5 is 1. I have 12 pencils left over. And yeah, if I have 19 people, it makes sense to have 12 left over. I'm not going to have enough for everybody to have one. So those are going to go back into my pocket. Okay, this right here, this is our remainder. Okay, now we need to check our work and make sure it's correct. So right now, we have our answer as 298 with a remainder of 12. Let's make sure it's correct. So with our red, we are going to multiply our quotient by our divisor, and we should get the big dividend as our answer. Okay, so 298 times 19. 9 times 8 is 72, 7 on the top, 2 on the bottom, plus add circle. 9 times 9 is 81, plus 7 is going to be 88. 8 on the top, 8 on the bottom, plus add circle. 9 times 2 is 18 plus 8, 9 to 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Nothing wrong with counting on your fingers, 26. Okay, I'm going to cross off the 9, the 7, and the 8. We're done with those. I'm not just multiplying by 1, I'm multiplying by 10, so I need to add that 0. 1 times 8 is 8, 1 times 9 is 9, and 1 times 2 is 2. That was easy, I love ones. Then I'm going to add them up. That's 2, that's 16. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 6 is 16. That's 4, 5. Don't forget to add that remainder. That went back in our pocket. That was part of our original amount. So add remainder. So important. So that's a 4, a 7, a 6, and a 5. Is that what we started with? Yes, check. We got the right answer. So this is how we do our division with our place value method.